Hello guys, so today we're gonna go over divide rational expressions level 2. So these ones are gonna be a little harder than the ones that we did previously. We're gonna follow the same steps, so if you need to see the steps again, you can watch the previous video and I go a little bit more over them. But I'm just gonna go right into them. So step number 1 is always fine. Whenever you're dividing two fractions or two rationals, you're always gonna do the reciprocal of the second fraction. So that one I'm gonna do the reciprocal of. So we're gonna write 4n, which stays the same, n minus 6, which is just gonna leave it like that. Now over here I'm gonna change to multiplication sign because you always have to do that if you do the reciprocal. And now we're gonna have 8n minus 48, and on the bottom it's just 4n. Now right here, second step is do a big fraction. So I'm going to combine both of my fractions, put a multiplication sign there, and always put parentheses on your binomials. I don't know why, I just like to put parentheses on them because it makes it easier for me to see what I'm supposed to simplify, if anything. So let's look at the top one, 8 and 48. So I know those two numbers I can divide by 8, so that's the only thing I'm going to factor out. And whatever's going to stay inside, it's going to be n minus 6. Alright, so that's what's going to be left there. Let's rewrite a fraction. It's going to be, I'm going to leave most of the stuff separated, like 4n times 8 times n minus 6 on the top. On the bottom, we're just going to have n minus 6 times 4n. Let's go ahead and see what we can factor out, or another, didn't mean to say factor. Let's see what we can cancel out. So in this case, I know n minus 6 is going to cancel out with n minus 6. 4n is going to cancel with 4n. So the only thing left on my problem is 8. And that is my answer. So it's just going to be 8. That's my answer. Pretty easy. Let's go ahead and look at the next problem. So that wasn't too bad, right? Level 2 are pretty easy to work with. Same thing, we're going to follow the same rules. We're going to go ahead, do the reciprocal of that one. So it's going to be 6 over 28x plus 4. Now multiply by 35x plus 5 over 6. Step number 2, do a big fraction. So I'm going to combine my fractions, put times here, parentheses on my binomials, because most likely I'm going to have to simplify those. Let's go ahead and do the top one first. 35 and 5 are both divisible by 5. So 35 divided by 5 is 7x. And don't forget, I'm going to put the 5 on the outside. And then plus 1. That is the first one. Let's do the bottom part now. I can also factor out, I believe, a 4. I'm going to factor out a 4. So it's going to be 7x plus 1 on the bottom. Okay, so that's what's going to change. Now at this point, I'm just going to rewrite my problem. So it's going to be 6 times 5 times 7x plus 1. Now on the bottom, it's going to be the same thing. 6 times 4 times 7x plus 1. We're going to go and see what we can cancel out. So anything that's the same cancels out. So x plus 1 cancels out. The 6 cancels out with the 6. And the only thing that we have left is the 5 over the 4. Let me go ahead and go back. There we go. And that is my answer. And we're done. And that is the entire problem right there. So copy the notes, show me the notes, and you get some free stickers. There we go. That's all the work that you need to see. Thank you guys for watching.